Did Abby consent to having sex with you?
Yes.
Explicitly.
So you're a filmmaker, and we work in the the movement to end gender-based violence. But for attendees who have different, inhabit different arenas of life, what can folks do?
I really think it starts like from the get-go. I think parents really need to raise up their kids. I think we just need to really train our kids well to see each other whole, and to not participate in rape culture, particularly if you're raising sons. There's some really good resources, and Rowan probably is familiar with the really good resources. And there's parent groups available for how to raise healthy sons and like feminist sons, and just to like build like a culture of respect within your home, and to pursue it within the schools. And I really think if we can start on the earlier end before our kids are in university, that's really significant.
Yeah, I think I did see some questions about the younger set and how we can lay the foundation for consent. And I'll put my email address in the chat if anybody wants to talk more about what resources are out there. But I think the most important thing is understanding that consent applies to more than just sexual interactions or sexualized interactions. It doesn't, that it applies to all life stages and all interactions between people. And so that's something that you can incorporate and practice in your life, whether or not inside or outside of the area of sex or sexual activity. All of those things that we described about a freely given yes, and someone being able to decide what happens to their body, and different things like that, that all can be applied even to with a preschooler. And there are a number of great books and resources that I can share with folks. But I think the most important thing is communication and checking in with whoever the other person is about how they feel about whatever is happening. So that's a good place to start.
Part of it starts with like what we're doing now, of using it as a time to reflect on our own beliefs and understandings. And everyone here works, I imagine, in very diverse industries, and I'm sure this comes up in different forms. So maybe by having a conversation, they would be able to react differently or advocate in their spaces differently. So I think those small moments mean more than people might realize.